GoGo again, everyone. The Starlight Let's Player is here, and welcome to part 3 of Yesperica 5 GoGo All Assembled Dream Festival. We're starting off chapter 5 in this part, and I guess this chapter 5 is pretty much centered on Karen this time. Uh, yeah, I'll be real with you. She's not really. I would say she's my least favorite out of all of them, but in in terms of character and personality wise, but character development wise, uh, I say she's up. I say she's up there with Nozomi, Kurumi, even Rin and Ura as well. I say she's up there with the four. Uh, but yeah, we're on chapter 5, and we got a bunch of dialogue to go through. Uh, but yeah, so I've checked out Tropical Rouge's episode today, episode 7, and I gotta say I really liked the episode. I liked how Minori got most of the focus on this scene, so it's pretty much kinda her episode in a way. And the baddie of the week, the baddie of the week, Elde-chan, I think. Elde, yes, her name Elde. Uh, she's pretty much hilarious. She's pretty much hilarious in her own way, especially the fact that she's just a kid, and I enjoyed the skirmish she had with Laura, going back and forth over the supposed gift, which apparently was a giant a clam full of snacks. Snacks that came from the surface, I believe. The fight was also amazing, and I also liked how Papaya now, she finished off the MOCW with her attack. So I'd say the episode was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But anyway, we're on to the minigame, and yeah. For this minigame, we're essentially drawing on the lines of the shape the shape of the rice balls. So the rice ball comes in many different shapes: circles, squares, and triangles. So you have to draw along the lines in order to get a point. If you draw within the line or outside of the line, then it won't count as a point. So you got to be accurate on how you draw these shapes. So not only that complex. It's still a pretty good mini game. You just gotta test. You really gotta test it. If it was on a Nintendo DS, I would say that you probably breeze through it easily, like way easily. But that's pretty much just me though. But yeah, I managed to get to 10. Not really that hard. Pretty simple. And yeah, now we're back into the dialogue. And I really like those transitions. I really like those transitions they made in Yesperica 5 GoGo, the video game. And like they look pretty sweet. If anything, um, yeah, if anything, if this was pretty much a tie-in, with the short GoGo Dream Live, I'd probably, then I wouldn't be bothered by it whatsoever. But yeah, the Tropical Rouge episode 7 was pretty great. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to see what the next episode is going to be about. What the next episode holds. I saw the preview of it, and apparently there's going to be like a cooking type of a show. Uh, I will say Asuka is pretty similar to Makoto from Sailor Moon in terms of what both of them can do. In terms of what they can do, they both can really cook pretty well. They're both they're both the muscle of the team each, and yeah, I think that's all I can ever think of. The only difference I can probably say is for uh, Asuka, she doesn't really believe much in the team, like the whole team thing. That is until she runs into that is until she ran into she was able to like develop the whole team thing with Manatsu, and the others. So I really like that a lot. As for Makoto, uh, she was basically a loner, pretty much the loner type of a thing, because she had trouble making friends due to her reputation, her getting into many fights at school, getting kicked out of many different schools. So they both have the differences, but they also have the similarities as well. So I really like that a lot. And I also enjoyed the fact that Asuka really enjoys working out and actually does stuff like that. So that's the type of character I enjoy a lot, especially one that can actually rock fishnet, fishnet, uh, fishnet stockings. Yeah. Uh, so that's what much I enjoyed about Asuka. Who knows? Hopefully at the near end of the show, she'll become my favorite. For now, I can't really like decide just yet since we're still in the beginning stage. Since we're still in the beginning stage of Tropical Rouge, so I can't really decide yet. But yeah, as you can see, we're facing up against the Uzaina. Well, not Uzaina. We're facing up against the Hoshina of this one. Uh, I believe this is a magic. It's a carpet type of Hoshina. I'm not sure, but yeah, either that or it's probably like a cover or blanket, whichever one. But either way, but but yeah, what it will probably do is that it'll throw a lot of whip attacks. You know how you like just you know how you just like wrap a towel into like a whip and then just whip someone with it. That's essentially what the Hoshina is doing, and you have to dodge those attacks. You can also block them. Uh, if you're close to the enemy, you have moments to like go backwards, like run backwards, and it will essentially count as a block. So you're essentially blocking by pressing the back button. Depending on which position you're in, uh, like for example, I'm on the left side, so uh, I'm on the left side. So if I press the left button on the D-pad, then I'll go left and probably dodge the attacks. But now I'm on the right side, so so if I if I go on the if I'm on the right side, then I can just press the right button and I'll essentially block. So yeah, that's how the blocking thing works. But yeah, we defeated the Hoshina, and now we defeated it with the Rainbow Rose Explosion. But yeah, we defeated the Hoshina, and we got ourselves a bronze medal. Yeah, we really did not do that good. We really did not do that good in that mission. And if I were to give my opinions on Yes Predicate 5 GoGo, I will say this. I will say this. Yes, Predicate 5 GoGo, I think you deserve an apology. For the time at the longest time, I was considering you as the worst Predicate season of all time. But until 2018 hit, Hagato pretty much took that spot as the worst season of all time. Who knows? I think maybe when I think maybe one day I'll probably do a video of me explaining why I hate Hagato so much. Like I'll probably give an in-depth video on why I dislike Hagato so much and why is my least favorite season of all time. But yeah, we're as you saw that we're now at chapter 6 and we are now with the Splash Star team. So we're finally going to be playing as Saki and Mai for this one, and let me tell you, By the time we get to the other forms, Cure Bright and Cure Wendy, we're gonna expect a lot of easy things. But yeah, but yeah, I apologize for that skip there. I had notifications on my phone and I forgot to turn the notifications off, turn them off. So you probably skipped out like like two lines of dialogue, but yeah, nothing that serious, nothing serious. But yeah, like I was saying, like I was saying, I'm thinking of actually making a in-depth video, probably like 40 to 50-minute long video on why I dislike Hokuto. It might actually, who knows, I might actually do it in the summer, or probably might actually do it in maybe August. Probably after I'm done with these playthroughs, which we're on the fourth game of this one. So if I can't really find a good 3DS emulator, then I guess we'll have to stick with the DS video games. But I'm not giving up on that. I will become the first Pretty Cure YouTuber. I'm not. I would say I'm not really much of a Pretty Cure YouTuber if I'm doing more than just Pretty Cure. But I will be the first person to do a Let's Play on these Pretty Cure 3DS games. But yeah, for this minigame, this minigame is pretty similar to how Splash started, except here's what you're doing. So they'll essentially guide you to the Panpaka. Well, not Panpaka, but you're playing as Saki, and you're on a bicycle, and you're essentially delivering a bakery to the customers, the people who actually to the people who ordered the pastries or bread. So that's what you're essentially doing. You use the D-pad in order to move down to the direction that they want you to go. So you're essentially not lost. So yeah, I would say this minigame shits on the one that Splash Star had. So yeah, and I want to know to those who are watching, what are your thoughts on Yes Pretty Cure 5 GoGo? Do you think it's a good season? Do you think it's a bad season? Uh, Let me know what you think of it, and if you think it's a bad season, please give me reasons why, and please don't say that Milky Rose is the reason, because again, she can't be the main reason like as to why GoGo failed so badly. She can't really be a reason. She's just a character. I like her character a lot, and I know some people do like her. And if you do, hats off to you. If you don't, that's understandable. I mean, I can see why a lot of people dislike Milky Rose, but to me, I think she really aged well. She really developed pretty well as a character. But that's just me though. So yeah, we're finally at the end of this minigame. We completed it. Man, that should have counted as a point. That should have counted as 12 instead of 11. I got like you saw there, right? I got there just in time. Eh, but I'm not complaining. Like I said, all of these mini games, it doesn't matter there's no win or lose. You just complete the mini game and you continue on with the story. So I really like that a lot. I appreciate what they did there. It's better than what Splash Star did, as I said before, and yeah, that's all I can actually say about it. And yeah, if there's one thing, yeah, actually, uh, I do have one music track. I do have one remix that I made, which was based off of two tracks combined into one big remix. So one hip hop remix that I plan on showing. I'll probably show it off either in part 4 or part 5 of this playthrough. But for now, I got my hands full on this one, and yeah, hopefully I can actually complete this playthrough. Hopefully I can actually complete this playthrough before this month's over, so I can actually move on to Fresh Pretty Cure, which is the next game, and I will say that I'm not really looking forward to that game that much. But I'm not gonna say it's a bad it's a bad particular game. I would say it's far better than what it's better than what Yes Particular 5 did, but it's not on the level of what Splash Star did. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure things probably. Who knows? Maybe when we get there, I'll probably have a lot to say once we get there. But yeah, we completed that minigame, and we're now facing off against the Uzaina of this one. And I'm gonna start off as Cure Bloom for this one. And this Uzaina is a bike. It is a bike Uzaina, or should I say, but this ain't no ordinary bike, that's for sure. So it has two different types of attacks. It has this like chopper type of attack. The wheels will appear with spikes on them, so you have to try and dodge those or block them if you can. But if you're and the worst thing about it, if you're in the air and that attack suddenly happens, you will essentially get caught in that attack and you will lose a lot of health. I would say about 20% of it. And it also has this basket attack, so when that basket appears, you have to try and get out of the way before you actually get caught in it. You have to keep pressing the button until your teammate actually frees you from it. It'll also have this chopper attack that once you have the spikes on there, it'll probably move automatically on it'll probably move on its own as a bike, and you have to try and get away from it. And if you're stuck in a corner, you have to do whatever it takes to try to block the attack. You have to try. So this is what it's essentially doing. Like, look at this. It's moving my character. But yeah, those are the attacks of the Uzaina. It can be a bit difficult actually trying to dodge those because those wheels can get pretty annoying, and they can also get annoying when you're trying to jump over it. Like you'll see later on in this fight that I had trouble trying to jump over it as Bloom, but it just won't register. Many times that I actually try to jump over it, it makes me run to the opposite direction. By the way, that stun attack, I forgot to mention back in part 2, in the last fight against I think it was the Hoshina. Yeah, the Hoshina back in chapter 4, I think. Yeah, it did that charge attack like 3 times in a row. Yeah, it did that like 3 times in a row, and it was a bit annoying. And that's one thing you gotta do. You gotta try and dodge those charge attacks. You have to get really far away, because even when you block it, you still get damaged from it. So it's pretty much an unblockable attack. And look at this. Look at this. I'm trapped in a corner, and I got trapped by that basket attack. So I try to switch into Egret, and even then, my jump won't register. So I had trouble trying to like jump over it, and because of that, I just kept losing a lot of health. I would say this is one of the this is pretty much the first one that I probably got. I would say back like years ago, I did not had issues with this Uzaina, but now for some reason I'm starting to have issues with it. Like I said, thankfully, once you keep attacking, it will drop hearts. So, thankfully, it will be able to restore my health. But still, man, look right there. I just lost a chunk of my health just from that basket appearing. That was a bit annoying. Thankfully, just thankfully, I managed to get through it. But still, man, was that an annoying Uzaina in order to get through. But yeah, I swapped back to Kill Bloom. I finished it off right after I got free from that attack. Ugh, what a what a fight that became annoying. Like it's not really a bad fight. It just became annoying. But yeah, we defeated it with the Spiral Heart Stream. Yeah, the Spiral Heart Stream, and yeah. We got a silver medal this time, our first silver medal. So like I said, gold, silver, and bronze. We finally got our first silver medal, which is better than getting the bronze medal. But yeah, I still, but yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to like getting to the next parts of the game. I'm looking forward to actually seeing both all three of the teams interact together. That would be probably interesting. But yeah, that was chapter 6. So yeah, stick around for part 3 as we get into chapter 7 and chapter 8 of this playthrough. Uh, but yeah, I'll see you all in part 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. She gon' party like she in the swinging 70s. Now I'm riding through the sunset just like I'm a boss. We be riding all for the night. Girl, let's take it slow. Just wanna make sure that you're comfortable. Call you my princess, I'm your prince. Just to let you know, you're such a hottie, you could be in a fashion show.